In 1906, at St. Michael's Mission in Natal, South Africa, a 16-year-old orphan girl named Clara Germana Cele became the center of one of the most terrifying possession cases in history. At first, her life appeared ordinary. She was quiet, devout, and well-liked by the nuns. But soon, disturbing changes began to unfold, changes no one could explain. The whispers started small. Sisters heard Clara murmuring in guttural tones, voices that seemed to come from somewhere else, layered and unnatural. Within weeks, she began speaking languages she had never learned: Latin, French, even Polish. Witnesses swore the words poured from her mouth with flawless precision. This African girl, who had never left her homeland, was suddenly speaking tongues of ancient Europe. Her strength, too, became inhuman. During violent fits, it took several grown men to restrain her. Nuns testified that she would hurl them aside with unnatural force, her thin frame moving as if possessed by something far greater than flesh and blood. At times, she seemed to levitate, her body lifted from the ground in defiance of every natural law. But the most chilling of all was her knowledge of the hidden. Clara looked into the eyes of priests and revealed sins they had never spoken aloud, dark secrets buried deep in their hearts. One priest wrote that she repeated his silent prayers word for word, as though something inside her was reading his very soul. The fear in the mission grew unbearable. Students refused to go near her. The sisters began to whisper, this was no illness, this was no madness, this was possession. And so, with heavy dread, the church prepared the only weapon they believed could stand against it: an exorcism. But what awaited them was not just a battle for a girl's soul. It was a confrontation with something ancient, mocking, and merciless. The priests were ready. But was Clara? Like and subscribe for part 2.